Ladies and gentlemen, football fans across the nation, can you believe it? We're staring down the barrel of December, and the New England Patriots are not just in the hunt, they're leading the charge. 11 wins, 2 losses, a 10-game winning streak that's got Gillette Stadium roaring like it's 2004 all over again. But hold on, because in the wild world of the NFL, where dynasties rise and fall faster than a poorly thrown slant route, the Pats are eyeing a move that could add some serious spice to this Cinderella story. I'm your host, diving deep into the gridiron grind, and tonight, we're talking Patriots power, a potential veteran lifeline at wide receiver, and why this team's got that old-school Belichick grit mixed with a fresh dose of Maye magic. Buckle up, it's time to break it down. First off, let's relive the magic from Monday Night Football, because what a showcase it was under those bright lights. The Pats welcomed the New York Giants to Foxborough on December 1st, and folks, it wasn't a game, it was a statement. Final score: New England 33, New York 15. That's right, a blowout that had the crowd chanting, "Brady! Brady!" Halfway through the second quarter, even though Tom Terrific's been retired longer than some of these rookies have been alive. Drake Maye, the kid from North Carolina who's turning heads league-wide, sliced and diced the Giants' secondary like it was Thanksgiving turkey. 2 touchdown passes, over 200 yards through the air, and he didn't even break a sweat. Add in Marcus Jones' electric 94-yard punt return for 6. Did you see that? The man turned on the Jets and left the Giants' coverage in the dust, and you've got special teams magic that echoes the tuck rule game from 2 decades back. The defense, stout as ever, with Christian Ellis laying the wood on Giants QB Jackson Dart, sparking a scrum that had the sidelines buzzing. No flags, just pure football fury. The Pats jumped out to a 17-0 lead in the first quarter alone, and by halftime, it was 30-7. Giants clawed back a bit with a late touchdown, but this was New England's night, a clinic in control that vaults them back to the AFC's top spot heading into the bye week. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second and talk reality. 11-2 is fairytale stuff, the best record in the league, but as any Pats fan knows from those lean years post-dynasty, you've got to shore up the cracks before the playoffs hit. And the biggest one: wide receiver. Yeah, Stefon Diggs has been solid, 679 yards on 61 catches through 12 games, averaging 11.1 yards a pop, with 3 scores that kept drives alive when the run game stalled. The guy's a route-running wizard. Remember those glory days with the Bills where he'd feast on double coverage? But solid isn't championship caliber when you're gunning for Lombardi number 7. Boutte stepped up as the third option, hauling in 25 balls for 446 yards and 5 touchdowns. Kid's got that deep ball radar, stretching the field like Randy Moss in his prime. Demario Douglas, the slot maestro, chips in 24 receptions for 369 yards and 3 TDs, quick as a hiccup and tough in traffic. And don't sleep on Hollins, the 32-year-old vet who's defied father time with 32 catches, 417 yards, and 2 scores, 417 aerial yards from a guy who was supposed to be depth? That's overachievement, pure and simple, like when Wes Welker turned short passes into first down chains back in the Snow Bowl era. But here's the rub, and it's a big one. No true WR1 alpha dog to take the top off defenses and make Maye's life easier. Diggs is reliable, but he's not that vertical nightmare who commands safety help and opens up the underneath. We've seen it all season, defenses keying on the run with Ramondre Stevenson pounding for those chunk yards, forcing Maye to dink and dunk. It's worked, sure. Pats lead the AFC in points per game at 26.5, but against playoff beasts like the Bills or Chiefs, you need more. Enter the rumor mill, folks, and it's churning hot today. Adam Thielen, the Minnesota Vikings legend, just got waived at his own request. The 35-year-old slot savant, who's been a Pro Bowler twice and racked up over 7,000 career yards, wants one last playoff push in what he says is his final NFL season. Vikings GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah put it best in his statement. Adam's representation approached us last week, asking for a release to chase more snaps on a contender. Out of respect, we're letting him fly. Thielen's stats this year were quiet. 8 catches for 69 yards in 11 games, but that's the Vikings' mess, not his. The guy's got hands like glue and a football IQ off the charts. He overlapped with Pat's passing game coordinator Thomas Brown in Carolina and wide receivers coach Todd Downing in Minnesota. Chemistry, instant. Leadership, priceless in a young locker room. But wait, there's more to this than just yards and touchdowns. Let's zoom out, Because as a guy who's lived and breathed this league from the Eagles' underdog glory in Super Bowl 52 to the Pats' six-ring dynasty, I see echoes everywhere. Remember 2018? The Eagles, those rowdy Philly faithful turning Lincoln Financial Field into a green-glad madness pit, pulling off the Philly special, Nick Foles handing off to a tight end for the go-ahead score against, who else, the Patriots. Heartbreaker for us in New England, but man, what a testament to grit. Philly's NFC East rivals, the Cowboys with their star-spangled drama, the Giants who've haunted us in playoffs past, the Commanders rebuilding from the ashes, they all fuel that fire. And the Pats? We've danced with the Eagles twice in the big dance, that 24-21 gut punch in XXXIX where Deion Branch owned the night, and AI's 41-33 shootout where the Legion of Boom couldn't boom loud enough. Fast forward to now, and it's the AFC East wars keeping Vrabel's squad sharp, those Bills with Josh Allen slinging lasers, the Jets' chaos under Aaron Rodgers' shadow, the Dolphins' speed demons. It's that divisional hate that forges champions. Tactically speaking, under new head man Mike Vrabel, you know, the guy who intercepted Jameis Winston to seal Super Bowl 51 for the Titans, this Pats offense is a beautiful beast. Vrabel's brought that Tennessee thunder, balanced attacks, disguised coverages, and a run-first mentality that's got Stevenson at 558 yards and 5 scores already. Rivalries heat up. Imagine a rematch with the Eagles in the big game, Hurts versus Maye, A.J. Brown bullying corners while Diggs dances. NFC East. Cowboys still America's team in their dreams, Giants licking wounds, Commanders rising. AFC East. Bills breathing down necks, Jets irrelevant, Dolphins fun but fragile. Folks, that's the beauty of this sport. Unpredictable, passionate, a weekly soap opera with helmets. The Patriots aren't just winning. They're building a legacy that honors the 6 rings, the comebacks from 28-3, the quiet excellence of guys like Teddy Bruschi. So, Pats Nation, lace up, tune in next week for the Bills' bloodbath. Eagles faithful, keep that underdog fire, your time's coming. And everyone else? Follow along, because in the NFL, every snap's a story. This is your anchor signing off. Stay fierce, stay faithful. Go Birds, go Pats. May the best team win that Lombardi. What a time to be alive.